Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here again with part 5 of the recent massive physical media haul. Yes, indeed. I wish I would have, been able to release this a little bit earlier, but well, it is what it is, and now I just one big old stack that I have to get to and share with you all, which I do love sharing when I get physical media. I just love buying physical media and owning it. In these times where everything is streaming and studios and console makers do not give you the right to own anymore, it's important to preserve this so that we own the things that will never be edited and will never be taken out because of expired rights. And it's just something that we own and we can show people unedited, uncut, and, not having to look through 10 different streaming services to find the movie we want to watch. Yes, indeed. And also, we come across weird shit, which is why Tubi is pretty good, because I do have some pretty obscure, random stuff to enjoy that you wouldn't be able to find in your other big studio streaming services. But physical media for life. Yes, indeed. So, let's get started with this round of physical media with a movie that I heard about. I can't remember, where I heard about this movie, but it sounded interesting, and it stars one of the hobbits from Lord of the Rings, and Angus Scrimm, who I think it was the tall man, and Ron Perlman, who's of course Hellboy. But this is I Sell the Dead. Listen, I might have heard it from Monster Madness, or maybe it's another movie I'm confusing it. But it must be, because this thing has a zombie. And the one that I think I'm remembering is one about people that would dig up dead bodies to sell them to medical during Victorian times. But yes, it's I Sell the Dead. I don't know about it. Again, I'm confusing it probably with another movie. But yes, we'll see what this movie is about. But it stars one of the hobbits from The Lord of the Rings, and it has Ron Perlman, so I picked it up. Yes, indeed. Also, I own this on Blu-ray, and it's a movie that I've mentioned numerous times that I think has some of the worst editing of all time. I mean, I saw this in the theater, and I hated the editing. The story is what it is. It's a Resident Evil movie. It's you go for the spectacle, not so much for the story. And it was supposed to be the final chapter, wink wink, but it turned out not to be the final chapter because it finishes the Umbrella storyline, I guess, but it doesn't really finish the Alice story. And that's Resident Evil, the final chapter. But I have it on Blu-ray, and that's only on Blu-ray. But in my bedroom, I have a DVD player, my good old Sony DVD player that's been with me for nearly 20 years and still going strong. So, I prefer the DVD Blu-ray combo packs, but I had to double dip with this one, but it was super cheap. It cost me $1, and it's a movie I hate. It's a movie I probably won't revisit, but if I ever, want to torment myself with terrible editing, I can pop this in the DVD when I can't access the Blu-ray. And even though it's a terrible movie with terrible editing, it does have special features, so I'll give it that. Next, I picked up a movie that I'm quite pleased to finally own, because it's a movie that I've never come across before, and it's a movie that I've been wanting to get, starring Jeff Bridges' Starman. Yes, indeed. Directed by John Carpenter, and also has a bunch of special features. This particular movie, along with Cocoon, seem to have been lost. I don't know. I'm pretty sure maybe it got a boutique, but for the longest time, I couldn't come across a copy of Starman to save my life. And the cover is not the best cover I've seen, but again, I picked it up. I don't own it, has special features, and I've been trying to track down this movie for a long while. Thankfully, I do have Cocoon, but now I also have Starman, and that makes me quite tickle pink. Yes, Am I misremembering, or did they make a Starman TV show? I have this memory of them making a Starman TV show following, the events after this movie. But I might be misremembering that. I tend to do that. In the same vein of Starman, another movie that I remember seeing and liking, but never coming across the DVD, is Dreamscape. Yes, indeed. Starring Dennis Quaid and Max von Sydow. And it's this really cool, interesting thing about, kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street that's involved with dreams, or Inception that also tackles something like that. This is a fantasy thing where people go into dreams. There's this guy that's a psychic, Dennis Quaid, and he goes into people's dreams. And he's abducted by the government. And it kind of, at the ending, also leaves the idea that maybe they didn't escape their dreams as well as they thought. But I remember really liking this movie and never coming across a copy of this on DVD until now. And that makes me tickled pink. Also, has special features. Always have your special features. Love special features. I mentioned I've been trying to pick up the 8 movies to die for releases, as well as the Tartan Asian Extreme, the Dragon Dynasty, and what I forgot to mention is another one that whenever I see one, I pick it up. I'm pretty sure there's a box set that has all of the episodes. The most recent one I picked up a while ago was Imprint. That was an episode that was banned because it was too extreme. Made by Takashi Miike. And, but that's the last one I've come across until this release, which is a double feature. For a few of these, they did release a double feature of Stuart Gordon and John Carpenter. Stuart Gordon gives us Dreams of the Witch House, which is an H.P. Lovecraft thing, and John Carpenter brings us Cigarette Burns. Yes, indeed. So we got a double feature here with no special features. Does it have special features? No special features. Which is the bad thing about these double releases, that it doesn't have the special features. And the single releases, for some of them do have, this one don't. The other thing that the single releases have is they come with a little trading card for the director that made the segment or the movie or the episode. And this one doesn't have it, doesn't even have the booklet. But it's the Masters of Horror release set, and I do think I already have Dreams of the Witch House, but I did not own Cigarette Burns, so I picked it up. This is a movie that is maligned by studio interference, and a lot of people hated it. Rightly so. It did have one of my favorite goths in a movie, and the introduction to her is pretty cool because she's just chilling in a cemetery, and I like that. Because of her alone, I enjoyed at least that part of the movie. But I didn't have this one, and I have actually tried to add it to the collection. Because I can't have the whole series without it being complete. And I know there's maybe a fan edit, and a lot of people have been clamoring for the director's cut of this particular movie. But I don't think that's ever going to be released. But that is Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. Yes, indeed. And I didn't own it. And I've been actually trying to track it down for a while. Despite it not, being a good sequel to the Blair Witch Project. But this one is the DVD-CD combo pack, where it has the DVD on one side with a bunch of special features here, and it has the CD on the other side. So it's one of those flipper discs. One side it's the movie, the other side is the soundtrack. A very curious way to go about that, but it's pretty cool. It comes with a really thick booklet. And, but yes, this is the Book of Shadows, and that's the scene. Oh, well, the camera's not going to pick it up. But that's my favorite character in the whole movie, the goth chick that is just chilling in the tombstone. Yes, indeed. And it's an artisan release, so, pick up those artisan DVDs. But, yeah. What a movie. Now, I already have a version of this one. This is also an artisan release, but it's an anniversary one, and it's still sealed. But this one is an artisan DVD release, but it's a different cover, different release of Stephen King's Cujo. The one that I have has a slipcover, and this part it looks to be different because it's still sealed. I haven't opened it. Maybe it's the same one. I bought the same thing, but that one has a bunch of special features because it's an anniversary release. This one is just a regular release, and it has a few special features. So the anniversary, if you want special features, the anniversary one is the best one to get. But again, I collect these artisan DVDs because they are out of print. And again, the fact that it doesn't have any special features is disappointing, but it's a good movie. It's about this lady that's stuck on a car with a rabid Beethoven going after her. It's creepy stuff. It's a good movie. And the last one is one that I've been also trying to track down for a while. And that's the clear case release of a Saw 6 unrated. Yes, indeed. I have a couple of these clear DVD case releases of Saw, but I was missing part 6. And I have the regular release one. I don't have the clear one. And I like this clear one. It's a nice little gimmick. Looks really cool the way the DVD is inside, and the clear case makes it look like the Saw thing, which is the Saw movie. So yes, really cool release. The only one now I'm missing is the Saw 3 Director's Cut. And I'm still missing Saw X. I haven't been able to find a copy of Saw X or Jigsaw. I also need Jigsaw. So I need Jigsaw, Saw X, and the Director's Cut DVD release of Saw 3. Which, as I've mentioned in previous videos or in my conversations with other horror fans, I like Saw 1, 2, and 3. Those are my favorite ones of the Saw series. After that was the kill of Jigsaw. Well, it has cool moments, but they're not particularly my favorite. But they're still good. And questioning the timeline of Saw X, even Saw X was pretty good. What will they do now? Heard that we're gonna remake it, so that's gonna happen. So yes, the centerpiece of this particular collection is going to be a twofer. I'm super happy to finally add Starman and Dreamscape. Yes, indeed. There is another movie that I still need to track down. I think it's called Inner Space. That I bundled with these two movies for some reason in my brain. And that one is about, like, the incredible journey. They shrink someone down and he gets injected into another person's body that he wasn't supposed to be injected to. And, you know, he's trying to get this guy to be more outgoing, and he has to get out of the guy before his ship gets big and destroys the poor fucker. Inner Space, I think it's called. I'll put a picture of that here. Well, that's another one that I've been missing for a while, and I want to get. Yes, indeed. So, have you seen any of these movies? Did you like them? Do you recommend it to other people? Let us know in the comments down below. I got one more video to record of this epic physical media haul. I'm starting to feel a little bit lightheaded from all the talking and the heat, but I'm going to power through, and I will see you in that last final DVD update video. So I hope you stay tuned for that, and that I don't fall unconscious and can't edit and upload these. But until then, this has been Professor Macabro thanking you, and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.